Oh, my boys, where's this been all season? Scoring runs, low ERAs. You're in danger of looking like a very good team here, guys. And we've got Gallo, Fletch, and Sager back from injury as well. So let's get out there today and let's show these Tigers they're not the best team in the American League anymore. And Fairchild, you're on the bench, mate. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 5, Episode 6 here at the New York Yankees as we look to win the World Series using only American players. And today we are playing the best team in the American League. We're at the Detroit Tigers, but we're playing them as well, we have to be the best team on current form in the American League. We have won 20 of 27 games since last episode. And look at these team rankings here. We are absolutely on fire. We're the best batting average. We're scoring runs. We've always had a decent batting average as a team, to be fair, but we haven't always scored runs. We're a little bit behind in home runs, but 7th is not bad. And I mean, look at these pitching stats. It's like a who's who of just wonderfulness. Errors is not great. But that's fine. Everything else is just really, really going well. Now, you will notice here there are 2 new injuries. Nico Horner has had just a hamstring strain 2 weeks, so it's not the end of the world. He will be back sooner rather than later. But yeah, we've had a few sort of niggles. As you saw, well, last episode, Corey Seager obviously went out injured. He ended up with a concussion. He missed about 3 weeks. The other injury that we've had is Joe Adell. He's got a severe hip strain. He's out for 5 weeks, so a little bit more long-term. But he will be back before the end of the season, which is nice. And obviously, we've lost Carson Kelly for the season with his fractured knee, which just sounds incredibly painful. But we have got back. Fletcher's back now as well, along with Joey Gallo and also Corey Seager. So those 2 aside, well, those 3 aside, we're back to full strength. Now, one other thing that has happened is, in terms of injuries, I should say, if we go and have a look at the injured list, Griffin Canning is fit. We've got him down in AAA on a rehab, and, well, to be honest, he's been absolutely dominant. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see this, but from 3 starts so far, ERA of 142, whip of 0.87, an ERA plus of 274. He's gone down to AAA and he's doing exactly what you would want him to do if we were going to bring him back into the Major League side. So we do have a decision to make, and I think that the man he's going to replace is going to be the player that we're seeing today get the start in Casey Mize, and we'll come back to that in just a second. Now, we have a look at how things have gone since last episode. As I said, brilliantly, in a word, but we went and we swept the Tampa Bay Rays, which is absolutely brilliant. Atlanta came to town. We lost a tight one in extra innings. Then we not swept them. Would shut them out. Then we went to Tampa Bay, swept them for a second time. Unbelievable. 8 from 8 against Tampa Bay in a week and a half. That is brilliant. We went to Boston. Not quite so good. We only won 1 of 3 there, but then we go over to August. We went to Philly for some interleague play. We lost the first one, but then won the next 2. Toronto, we won 2 of 3 against them. We swept the Texas Rangers, although there was a couple of tight ones in there, including an 11th innings win there. Cleveland, we won 2 of 3 against them, 1 of them in extra innings. And if we go and have a look at game 3 here, it was a close game. Excuse me, in the 9th innings, 4 runs, and that was an Isbell grand slam. He doesn't hit many home runs, but he got 1 there for us, so that's absolutely brilliant. How many home runs has he hit? Isbell, that is, 14, so he does hit a few. I tell a lie, I'm not doing him justice there, but a pinch-hitting grand slam in the 9th. And yeah, that was quite special. So that was that series, and that brings us to this series against Detroit. They are the best team or the equal best team with the Dodgers in baseball. We won game 1, we lost game 2 in a tight one. But game 1 here, this 6-0, we only gave up 1 hit in the entire game. And well, unfortunately, it wasn't just one pitcher, or fortunately, it wasn't just one pitcher. Marley, 6 shutout innings, then Babic came in and pitched 3 hitless innings, which is brilliant. 5 strikeouts in those 3 innings as well. So that is absolutely brilliant from Babic, who potentially is a very, very good pitcher for us as well. It's good to see this season he, along with most of the team, is living up to that potential that we're expecting of them. So this is how the league stands. As you can see, the Tigers and the Dodgers, 76 and 42, are the 2 best teams in baseball. Just behind them, Houston Astros. Then comes ourselves. Oh, sorry. Then comes the LA Angels. Then comes ourselves. So, I mean, we're doing quite well We are the fifth best team in Major League Baseball right now, and if you look at recent form, the Astros are 8-2 as well, but nobody else is really on our level right now. So that is brilliant, really, really good stuff. Now, how's everybody getting on? I hear you ask. Let's have a look here. Get FIP over here, and I mean, as you can see from the team stats, we're going very well. The issues that we have, I mean, to be honest, Jordan Hicks has got that ERA right down. Robinson is on. I'd like a little bit more from him. The issue kind of continues to be Durbin Feltman, who has been brilliant for us, but he's just sort of stabilized around that 4.8, 4.9 ERA, which we'd like a little bit further down. Garrett Cole continues to be a star. I've already said Bubic. Bell. I mean, there's nobody that's really going. The worst ERA is Jack Little, and that's because he had a horrible outing right at the start of the year. His ERA is at 27 or something after the first game, and he's just been chipping away at it. Yes, his WAR and ERA plus isn't great, but he is trending in the right direction, so I'm okay with that. But look at that ERA plus. There's only two guys that are under 100, and that's Durbin Feltman and Jack Little. And we know that they can both do a lot better than what they have been. Pitching is superb this season. If we go and have a look at the hitting side of things, maybe not as good, but we're effective, if not brilliant. Alamas is back in the side. That is obviously to cover for the injury to Nico Horner. And Gallo's come back in, basically, and replaced Joe Adell. The backup catcher, Nick Meyer, he's done okay, to be honest. He's even had a spell as the first choice. Just to give Cam Gallagher, who was in a bit of a slump, a bit of a break. But yeah, it's going very, very well. There's no one that's particularly disappointing me. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say that it's not positive. Now, the one thing is maybe not a positive. If we go down and have a look here at Marcelo Mayer, we did have to drop him out of the majors. Alamas has come in, basically. You can see 14 starts, 60-odd at-bats, and he just wasn't hitting regularly enough. I do still think, I know there is still a very good player in there, and he will be back, but he came up for, high A and played half a season, not even of AAA, so it's maybe just a little bit too soon for him, but he's got a taste of it now. Hopefully he'll go back to AAA, light up the rest of the season, and we'll see him back in the Major League team next season. So that is, I think, everything caught up on. I believe. Yes, it is. So let's go check these lineups for today's game against the Tigers. And there is a lot of frostiness at the top of their lineup. Look at that. So we're leading us off. It is Fletcher at second base. Grosjean's bats second at third. It is Dominic Smith at first base batting 3. Corey Seager back in the lineup for this one. He cleans up in shortstop. Joey Gallo in right field bats 5. Stowers, the designated hitter, bats 6. JJ Bleday in left field bats 7. Kyle Isbell in center field bats 8. Cam Gallagher's catching. He bats 9. Casey Mize, as I say, is on the mound for us today. He would be the one that would drop out to bring Griffin Canning back into the starting rotation. I mean, not that he's been bad by any means. ERA of 4.35, ERA plus of 110, but he is sort of the weakest link, I suppose. We're up against Jack Walker for them, left-hander. He looks frustratingly good, actually, doesn't he? And this season for him, an ERA of 3.25, a whip of 111, ERA plus of 149, a WAR of 3.3. I mean, he looks as though he could be a Cy Young contender, doesn't he? So this could be a tough day at the plate. So welcome to Comerica Park, one of my old my only really stomping ground in Major League Baseball. And well, let's see if we can put a dent in the Tigers, or further dent in the Tigers season. Of course, it's 1-1 of the 3-game series. So if we can win this, we will have won a series away to the best team in Major League Baseball, and that would be something. Fletcher to lead us off, ground out there to first, and that will be the first out of the game. In comes Grosjean's now, batting 262 this season for us, an 0-2 pitch, and Grosjean's grounds it to the shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And in now will come Dominic Smith, batting 296. It's a 1-2 pitch, 2 out, no one on. Dominic Smith watches it, and that will end the top of the first. Mize will come out now to face Lawler. He is batting 183 this season. It's a 2-1 pitch. And let's see what Mize can do. And that is the opposite of what we wanted. It is a leadoff single into right field there. So not ideal. Dominguez comes in now, batting 276, but in a bit of a frosty streak. Another 2-1 pitch. Oh, stay in. It is staying in. It'll be caught out there by Joey Gallo, and that'll be 1 away. In will come Riley Green now, batting 286. Again, though, in a frosty streak. It's an 0-1. Again, it's popped up. Isbell's going back out there. He should have a play. He does. And again, the runner will stay at first. And that's 2 away now for Spencer Torkelson. Batting 248. And again, in a frosty streak. An 0-1. There goes the runner. Can Cam Gallagher get him? No, he can't. And the runner is at second. It's a 2-2. And Mize ends it with a strikeout. Go on. All right. So we're still scoreless after the first innings. And it will be Corey Seager to lead us off, batting 294. Third in the American League in RBIs. And has he just added another one? He has hit all of that, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Corey Seager opens the scoring with a home run. 417 feet over center field. And that is what Corey Seager has been doing this season. Good to have him back from his concussion. And that is home run number 24 for him this season. 87 RBIs he has now. Joey Gallo, who's batting 208, comes in. He draws a walk. Runner at first for Josh Stowers, who's batting 288. An 0-1. And Stower could be double play. Run, Josh. Run, Josh. Oh, he gets there. 1 away, still with the man at first for JJ Bleday, batting 282. Having a return to form this season so far. He's hit that straight to center field, more or less. And that'll be 2 away. And in now will come Isbell, batting 242. He has recovered his form somewhat. He was batting down closer to 200. But that's not going to get the job done. And that ends the top of the second. But Corey Seager has given us the lead. It's 1-0. Mize will come out to face Packard, who is batting 233 this season. It's a 1-1. And it's a ground ball. And it will be out at first. So far, so good for Casey Mize. Anderson now comes in, batting 274 this season. It's a 3-1. And it's another pop-up. And it should be easy for Isbell out there in center field. And that is 2 away. And it's Cody Clemens coming in now, batting 247 this year. It's a 1-1 with 2 out, no one on. And that is again popped up. Isbell is earning his money out there today, isn't he? And that'll end the innings. 1-0 it is still to the Yankees after 2. And it'll be Cam Gallagher coming in now, batting 251. It's a first pitch swing. Cam Gallagher hits it well into left field. It drops in for a leadoff single for our catcher. A 50th hit of the season for Cam Gallagher. And Fletcher now, who's 0 for 1, will step in. A 2-2. And Fletcher has lined it straight to third base. And that'll be 1 away. In comes Grosjean's now 0 for 1 today. A full count. Grosjean swings through strike 3. 2 away. And it's Dominic Smith with 2 out and a runner at first. He is 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 and Dominic Smith strikes out for the second time. And that'll end the top of the third. It is Shea Langeliers. We'll go with that. Batting 258. It's a 2-2 pitch. And Mize with a strikeout to start off the bottom of the third. In comes Daz Cameron batting 283. A 1-2. And another strikeout for Mize. 60 strikeouts for the hitter this season now. He's not very good, is he? Shouldn't say. Not during a game. Wait till after the game. Lawler now comes in. He's 1 for 1. Their only hit so far. It's an 0-1 pitch. Mize doesn't like getting hit. You hit me, I'll hit you, he says. And that is runner at first. Dominguez comes in. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Cam Gallagher looks at him. You're supposed to stop that happening, mate. And that is a runner at second with 2 away now. A 2-1. And Dominguez gets a hit. It is, a diving catch by JJ in left field. And that ends the innings and possibly saves a run as well. 1-0. We are still up as Seager leads us off. Last time he did this, he hit a home run. It's a full count. Oh, and he watches strike 3 as Joey Gallo even comes in now. He walked last time up. Oh, they're scared of you, Joey. They're scared of you. Second walk of the game. Stowers now, who's 0 for 1. Hit into what would have been a double play. Is that going to be a little bit better this time? No. Stop getting Joey Gallo out at second, Josh. Clemens is staying in the game. Who is Clemens? Is he their catcher? No, second baseman. All right, it brings in JJ. He's 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch. JJ grounds at the second. That'll end the innings. And after 4 at-bats, or 4 innings, you know what I mean. After the top of the 4th, anyway, we are 1-0 up. It'll be Mize to Green, who is 0 for 1. It's a 1-2. It's a strikeout. It's 1 away. In will come Torkelson, who's 0 for 1. It's an 0-1 pitch. And that is popped up. JJ is there, going back, camped underneath it, 2 away. In comes Bryant Packard now. He is 0 for 1 as well. I think they're all just about all 0 for 1, aren't they? It's a 2-2 pitch, and there's a strikeout. I tell you what, if Griffin Canning's going to come into this lineup, it's very harsh to take Mize out of it, isn't it? Isbell comes back up to bat. He is 0 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch, and Isbell grounds it to second. And that'll be 1 away. In comes Cam Gallagher, who got a hit, of course, to lead off the, the third innings. This time he strikes out. That's 2 down. And Fletcher, who's 0 for 2, will come in. It's an 0-1. And Fletcher grounds it to second. And that'll end the top of the 5th. Still 1-0. That Corey Seager home run is all that separates the sides. It's Mize to face Anderson, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch. And it is a ground ball. Oh, Grosjean. He doesn't half make a lot of errors at third. And it's an infield hit, so technically not an error then. Leadoff single as Clemens comes in. He's 0 for 1. And it's beginning to rain in Detroit. It's a 1-2. It is, it's a little spoofy thing into left field. And that is 2 on, no one out. And is this the beginning of the end for Mize? Longolays comes in. He's 0 for 1. It's an 0-2. We would love a strikeout here. Oh, we'll get even better. Grosjean, you idiots. And that error loads the bases with none out for Daz Cameron, who's 0 for 1. We need a strikeout. It's a 1-1. We're not going to get a strikeout. In fact, it's going to be a 2 RBI single after I said he was crap. And just like that, we fall behind. Still no one out. Runners at first and second for Lawler, who's 1 for 1. And the Grosjean error is proving to be extremely costly as it's an infield hit to reload the bases with no one out. The rain's pretty heavy. If this game gets rained off now, only 25 minutes. Mize to Dominguez, who's 0 for 2. Has the break helped Mize at all? It's a pop fly out there to JJ. Can he stop the run from scoring? It doesn't look like he can, and it's another run, and we're 3-1 down. Oh, this is so annoying, Grosjean. This is all your fault. Riley Green. That could be a double. Is that going to end the innings for us? Yes, it is. But 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Grosjean's now will lead us off. He's 0 for 2 and he owes us 3 runs. 3's harsh, but if he got that out, double play, maybe he does owe us 3. But anyway, he's grounded out. Dominic Smith comes in. He's 0 for 2. It's a full count on him. He draws a walk. And if Corey Seager can hit a second home run of the game, we'll be tied up here. He's 1 for 2 is Corey. It's a 2-1 pitch. Seager, he's done his best, but he's popped it up. And it will fall onto the shoulders of Joey Gallo, who I think has walked twice. He has, to try and tie this game for us. It's a 1-1. Joey Gallo, no, he can't do it. And that'll end the top of the 6th. It is still 3-1 to the Tigers. One thing that has let us down in most of the games that we've lost, and even some that we haven't, is we just have a musty habit of having a big innings or 2 go against us. And that's kind of it for the other team. Now, three runs isn't a huge innings, but, you know, I mean, it's 100% of their runs. And that has been, if there's one, and here we go again. I think we might have to take Mize out. And are we seeing the limitations of Casey Mize here, maybe? Really good, you know, second time through the order, but third time through, he's getting got at here, isn't he? Anderson now, who's 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch, and that is going to score. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fletcher with the error. Clemens comes in, and this game is going away from us very, very quickly here, and I think we need to take Mize out. Something needs to change, doesn't it? Another pop fly. Joey Gallo's got a good arm. Is it good enough? Oh, not quite. And it is 5-1 now to the Tigers. 1 away with a runner at first. It is Lengolays, who's 0 for 2 coming in. There goes the runner. Gallagher. Oh, I think he got him. He did get him. Go on, Cam. 2 away now with no one on. It's a full count. Can we end this 6th innings? Yes, we can. But we are 5-1 down all of a sudden. And we have work to do. Stowers will lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. Stowers, he's hit it well, but robbed in right field. And that is 1 away. They've changed their pitcher. Hector Neris comes in now. His ERA this season is 5.60. Let's see if JJ can get to him. It's a righty as well, which might help our left-handed or left-hand sort of focused lineup. JJ, again, he's hit it well, but straight to first base. That is 2 away for Kyle Isbell now, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch, and Isbell strikes out, and we stretch. And it's just got away from us this game, hasn't it? I mean, we're not hitting. We've got as many hits as errors. And Vesia will come in now to face Daz Cameron, who had a 2 RBI single last time up. It's a 2-2 pitch for Vesia. He has been really good for us this season, and that starts off with a strikeout. Excellent stuff. ERA for Vesia this season, 2.64. Lawler comes in to face him now. He is 2 for 2, but he's 2 for 3 now, and that is 2 away. And again, you just wonder if this had to happen last innings. Dominguez comes in now. He is 0 for 2. I think he had a sac fly last time up. And this time he's hit that quite well, hasn't he? And that'll be a 2-out double. 2-out double. What we don't want to do is fall any further behind here. Vesia will face Riley Green now, who is 0 for 3. It's a 2-2. And Riley Green hits it, but Isbell's there. And that does end the 7th. But we need 4 runs in 2 innings. Cam Gallagher will lead us off. He's 1 for 2. It's a 1-1. And Cam Gallagher, has he hit it well enough? Cam Gallagher may have got enough on that. He has! And Cam Gallagher cuts the lead by 1. 376 feet over a 375-foot fence. And it's 5-2. Our second home run of the game. And it is Cam Gallagher's 5th home run of the season. Fletcher now will lead us off. He owes us for an error as well. Lead us off. He'll be in next. And I tell you what, I'm beginning to see the end of Fletcher, I think, here. His batting average this season is down to 274. He's 31 years old now. I think we're starting to see him fade away. Grosjean's who owes us for the error as well. And Grosjean's, oh, he has great games, and he has games like this where you just wish he would go away. It brings in Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 count. And Dominic Smith strikes out. He's having a poor one as well. And that ends the 8th. We cut the lead by 1, but we still need 3. Vesia to Torkelson. A first pitch swing. And that is straight up. And Blade comes in and will make a simple catch. 1 away. It brings in Bryant Packard now, who is 1 for 3 today. It's a 1-2. It is another pop-up. Joey Gallo will be there. And again, it'll be a simple out for 2 away in the bottom of the 8th for Anderson now, who is 1 for 3. It's a 1-1. And that will be a 2-out single into right field. So we're not quite out of this yet as Clemens comes in. He is 1 for 2 to face Jack Little. And Jack Little, as he ended up with a strikeout. No, oh, we've ended at second base, though. Cam Gallagher with his second throw out of the game. All right. They're bringing Aaron Cullen on. His ERA, where are we here, is 3.29 this season. We're going to be facing Corey Seager leading us off. He's 1 for 3. It's going to be a first pitch swing. Is he going to see a nice, big, juicy fastball down the middle here? Come on, Corey. Oh, he has, and he's ripped it into right field, and it is a leadoff single. Tying run moves on deck. It's Joey Gallo, who is 0 for 1. It's a 1-2. Come on, Joey. No, he strikes out. 1 away. In comes Josh Stowers now, who's 0 for 3. We need you here, Joshy boy. Come on, mate. No, he strikes out as well, and we're down to our final out. JJ Blade to the plate. He is 0 for 3. It's a 1-1, and that's a loose pitch. It gets Corey Seager over to second. That doesn't matter so much, of course. That just makes it 5-3, that run. Doesn't help us. And we are beyond help now as JJ strikes out and ends the game. Well, I think this tells a story, doesn't it? Two players hit that game, Corey Seager and Cam Gallagher. They both hit a home run, and no one else got a hit. And when that's happening, you're not going to win many games. And, well, the error by Grosjean, I mean, only 2 earned runs went against Mize. So that, again, that tells a story, doesn't it? Earned runs, that game was 2-2. But to be fair, if even if it had been 2-2, that means extra innings. And the way the game was going, you did get the sense that the Tigers were the better team. But, maybe we hit another home run at some point. But, you can't give up three unearned runs, can you? But there we go. We have fallen to a defeat. We have dropped below 600, and I think what we've shown there is that we can compete with the Tigers, and that's something we haven't always done against the very best teams in Major League Baseball. So that is definitely a positive. But that'll do it for today, guys. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Now, where do we end up here? We end up Red Sox and Orioles. So we probably want to come back for something before that. Where are we in August here? Mid-August. All right, so what I think we might do currently, if we look at the standings, it's sort of neck and neck between the Jays and the Orioles as to who is second, and it's daylight then back to the Rays and the Red Sox. So what we might do is we'll come back, we'll see how the season is getting on, and whether if Baltimore's in second, then we'll come back for this game against Baltimore. If it's the Jays, we'll come back for this game against the Jays, and that could then essentially, if we're in got a good sort of 5, 6, 7, 8 game lead at that point, I think you'd back us then to just go on and finish off the series and finish off the season, I should say, and win the division. So that's what we'll do next time. We'll come back we'll play whoever it is that's coming second. And until then, guys, as I said, thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Take care.